everyone. Psychology has always been a part of my life, especially the counseling aspect that can come from it. I remember running around in elementary school asking people if they had any problems. I wanted to feel useful, helpful, like I was making a difference. I also built my own free website where people could contact me and ask me for advice. In addition, I also played with various artsy programs on the computer. I created a newsletter for my mom to bring to work. The newsletter had pretty pink borders around it in 2 columns. One for the questions people would anonymously ask me, as they used silly code names, and the other for my ridiculous, but what I believed to be wise, answers. From the very beginning of my school days, I've always been interested in people and their multitude of unique behaviors. And I strongly believe that everyone should look into psychology in some way, shape, or form. Whether learning from classes, independent studying, or simply paying more attention to others' reactions and body language, psychology will change you and transform your thinking process. So what is psychology? You can pick up a dictionary and it'll define it as the study of the human mind and its functions. I do not disagree, but I do feel that psychology is so much more than that. Psychology is a root that continues to grow and stretch and branch out into something remarkably beautiful as it develops into the nature of who we are today. With psychology, you gain the ability to dig deeply into each other's minds, enhancing communication and reducing misunderstandings, filling yourself with knowledge and sharpening your problem-solving skills by finding new solutions to every obstacle that comes your way. And with psychology, you can change people's lives. You can provide help to those who need it. Sometimes just listening can make a difference, or maybe you could actively guide them and help them make their decisions. So, why should you listen to people? Although that may be a silly question and the answer may be obvious, you'd be surprised how many people don't actually listen, how many people don't actually pay attention to the words that come out of each other's mouths. So let's say you don't listen. Let's say you're not paying attention. You're just in your own world. You might be missing the next Albert Einstein's brilliant ideas, or maybe you're just not being the friend you could be. You're closing your eyes and filling your ears with nonsense when you could give your friends hands to hold, hands to help. You could make this world a better place. Psychological discoveries continue to build up, improving our lives. Back in June of 2012, scientists and psychologists, including Japanese professor Norihiro Sadato at the National Institute of Psychological Sciences, noted that people tend to perform better after receiving compliments or other social rewards like money. By spreading encouragement and positivity, we can not only increase efficiency for our various everyday tasks, but we can change the way people feel about themselves. By taking the first step, you can create the amazing cycle. First, compliment someone. Then he will hopefully accept it and will complete his task properly, efficiently, and effectively. His excellent outcome will continue to raise his self-esteem, leading him to continue to do well in his projects. You could establish these great paths for others. Complimenting someone, maybe your own student or peer, can do so much more than you may think. It can make you feel like a better person, and it can make others feel phenomenal, like they mean something more than just a body, just a toy in a higher powers game. Often in today's educational system, kids feel useless, like they don't fit in. Some kids don't fit into the sit and stare and scribble down notes classroom setting. Some kids need more experience in the outside world. Some kids need to find something that fits their interest, something that keeps them going, keeps them motivated. Although our educational system may not work for all, there's a great handful of teachers that genuinely care for their students and try to help them fit the system. What students need more than anything right now is encouragement. Kids are naturally curious. Kids want to learn, but so many students are suffocated by bullying, discouragement from peers, and the confinements of the classroom. Kids are told to read books they don't understand, books they can't develop any emotional connection to. Kids are told to create art that isn't a part of their own vision, but someone else's because that's conventional, that's what's accepted. Students just need a starting place because we can guide ourselves. We can guide each other on whatever road we want to follow. Encouragement will help students enter the cycle that fuels their brains, that fuels their success. So put yourself in another student's shoes. Attempt to figure out what it's like to be him, what it's like to not let your creativity flow and be free, what it's like to not comprehend the lesson, what it's like to be discouraged by your peers, maybe even your friends. By trying to put ourselves in others' shoes, we are increasing how much we understand each other. We are increasing our knowledge of psychology. Because psychology affects us every single day of our lives, we should take the time to learn and to make a difference. Encourage your students, encourage your peers, pay someone a compliment, make someone smile. Psychology is the key to all of this. Psychology is the study of who we are, who we could be, and who we will be. Thank you.